Hey guys, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the Wes Anderson movie Isle of Dogs. Not Islay of Dogs, Isle of Dogs. it's I had medium expectations going into this film for a couple reasons. And to not beat around the bush, the movie was amazing. Alright? Wes Anderson is a well-renowned indie director. He's done classics like 2012's Moonrise Kingdom, 2014's Grand Budapest Hotel. I can't get the words out. I'm just so excited. And now 2018's, what movie did I just watch? Isle of Dogs. I had a very entertaining day today, to say the least. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, after work I go see Isle of Dogs. It was me and myself and I, and no one else was in the theater, and it was so serene and peaceful. I didn't have to hear snacking. I didn't have to hear girls laughing and giggling when they shouldn't be. I just got to watch this beautiful piece of art, and it was awesome. It is Isle of Dogs is the longest stop motion animated movie. It's an hour and 40 minutes long, plus 20 minutes of trailers, so it's a full 2-hour ordeal, right? It was really cool because, and this is a horrible way to put something, majority of the film was in Japanese, right? Every time a human spoke, unless it was that foreign exchange student girl, it was in Japanese. There wasn't that many subtitles. There were, the dogs are the ones that spoke English because it was, translated to what we could hear, right? But I loved that. I didn't need to understand Japanese to understand the story. I mean, yeah, obviously that would have helped, but I didn't need to know the language. I'm curious, obviously, what they said in its entirety, but it was so beautifully done that I didn't need to know what was actually being said because I was seeing what was happening, and that was cool. There were so many emotional parts in this story, man. My gods. What dog was abandoned where, and who is related to who, and what would you do to fight for the one you love, and it was rough. Get it? Rough because they're dogs. Ha! Okay. Cheesiness aside, I had to do it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I loved how it was filmed. I really want to see a making of Isle of Dogs. I don't know how the hell they animated those dogs without constantly having the fur or whatever substance they actually used, wiggle around and stuff like that. Stop motion is hard. It's very hard. I give credit to so many people who can actually master it. I tried to do it with Legos once, and it just failed miserably. But we all have talents, and we all have flaws. So that's one of my flaws. I cannot do stop motion. Am I okay with that? Yes. I can do other things that people can't, and I'm fine with that. That's great. We're all unique. We're all different. The thing with this movie of that it was an indie film, right? It was done in a very artistic manner. It had long camera pans to one specific character doing something. It had the depth that how it was filmed with the depth was just amazing. Like how, but also because it's stop motion, so you need to have depth to give it that kind of perspective for a film. But you only need some of that, not all of that. This movie had all of it, but it worked. It wasn't cheesy. It wasn't painful to watch. It wasn't painful to hear. Everything just flowed so well together. There were something happened, and I literally, when I laugh, it's like, it can be stupidly obnoxious, depending on how funny it is. Like, I literally grab my stomach because I'm having trouble breathing, and it's like, a complete exhale, but like, continuous. But like, I have to move. I'm like that stupid person in a movie theater who like, literally leans forward when they laughs. Sorry, it happens. It's just what happens. So thankfully, like I said, I was the only person in the theater, so I was allowed to do whatever the hell I wanted for that matter, but I got to laugh and not feel ashamed of laughing. What else? There were these moments of emotion where you're just like devastated for these particular characters, and you know they have these tears in their eyes and you have tears in your eyes, and you're like, man, like, wow, so well done. It was so well done. How it ended, I honestly could not figure out how the hell this movie was going to end, and it ended, and I was like, wow. Like, I said wow so many times, and I literally applauded by myself in a theater of no one watching this show right after a very great day of work. So it was fun. It was a fun movie. So we'll see what Wes Anderson does next. Wes Anderson deserves all the awards. Let's be completely honest though. For the 2019 Oscars, right, we're going to have, for Best Animated Film, Incredibles 2 versus Isle of Dogs. I could see Isle of Dogs getting the Academy Award for Best Animated Film, for getting the Oscar. But let's be honest, okay? The Academy is very biased to Pixar, even though Pixar deserves it 9 times out of 10. It's going to be a showdown. Oh, it's going to be a fight, right? We hear that in the movie. We hear that in the trailer all the time, and then the guys do those little drummy things. It's going to be a fight against Incredibles versus Isle of Dogs. I'm pretty sure Incredibles is going to get it for Oscars 2019 because that's just what Disney Pixar does. They just win everything. But Isle of Dogs deserves a chance. Incredibles comes out in 2 months, so we'll talk about that movie when it comes out. But, like, Isle of Dogs was awesome. Going back to what I said with, it's going to be a fight. And why I'm saying it like that, because it goes to a beat. It's going to be a fight. And then the guys drum. The soundtrack was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It was very earthy. It was tribal-y in the sense of nothing modern about it. It was just drums and ping sounds and gongs. There was a song where a guy actually sang, but like that's in the trailer, so like that's acceptable. And then the whistling, I can't remember the tune. I don't even want to try to butcher it because it was just really, really, really great. But that's the thing, like I said, man, like everything just came together so perfectly. I have nothing bad to say about this film. I'm sure someone has something bad to say about this film, but I have nothing bad to say about this film. You should watch it. For that, we are going to give Isle of Dogs a solid 10 out of 10 bolts. Thank you very much for sharing this time. I'm spacing out. I need to eat something before I pass out. Isle of Dogs, 10 out of 10 bolts. Give it a try. Mucho mahalo.